Quick disclaimer, Tonor did send me this item to review free of charge, but they have no say on the final product and all the opinions in this video are my own. Greetings everyone and welcome back, this is Marco and today we're taking a look at the Tonor Q9 USB condenser microphone. First of all, you are already listening to it. All the audio in this video will be recorded on the Tonor Q9. I will normalize it in post, but no EQ will be applied. Second, I am recording this straight into my PC on Audacity and my computer is right there. It is kind of noisy, so you might hear it buzzing in the background. And third, at the time of this review, this kit costs around 55 to 70 euros. Now, before diving into the tests, let me show you what comes in the box. We have the microphone itself, obviously, a foam windscreen and a pop filter, a shock mount, an articulated arm with its desk clamp, a USB cable and a quick start guide, all neatly packaged in a cardboard box. The microphone itself feels solid. It has a metal body, the mesh is very sturdy, and while not being heavy, it has some weight to it. The only weak point is the volume rocker, which feels kind of cheap and doesn't give much of a tactile feedback, but it works. And by the way, it also works as a mute button by holding it down. Lastly, we have a small blue LED to indicate when the microphone is active. The arm and the shock mount feel adequate and support the weight of the microphone without issues. The Tonor Q9 has a cardioid polar pattern, which means that it picks up sound mostly from the front while rejecting from the back. Let me show you. This is how the microphone sounds from the front. This is how the microphone sounds from a 90-degree angle. And this is how the microphone sounds from the back. And this is how the microphone sounds if I get very close and talk right into it using that proximity effect. Sure, it's not a broadcast microphone, but I guess you can do it. Some of you might be looking for a microphone to live stream to play video games online. So now I am typing on my keyboard, just an ordinary keyboard, and clicking my mouse to see if and how much of that it rejects. There it is. There are a few things that I like about this whole kit, but also a couple that I don't like. So, for the pros, it is affordable and complete. You buy one package and you get everything you need. It is plug and play. You don't need to fuss around with cables or audio interfaces. You just plug it into your computer and it works. The wider polar pattern is more intuitive and easier to use even if you're not an expert on microphone placement. You just point it more or less towards your mouth, talk into it, and you're good to go. And last but not least, it sounds good. Even without EQ, it is perfectly usable. Sure, it is a bit thin, and I personally prefer dynamic microphones, but I can't complain. On the other hand, the cons. I've already mentioned the volume rocker. I would have personally preferred something more tactile or a volume wheel, but it is a minor detail after all. Something missing from this microphone is an headphone jack to monitor to hear it without latency. The biggest con is the same that plagues most budget microphones, the high self-noise. It is not terrible, it can be removed in post or covered up with some music in the background, but it is there and I have to mention it. In this day and age, everyone needs a USB microphone, whether it is for work or to chat with your friends on Discord or to live stream. But most of us cannot justify spending 200, 300, 400 euros on a microphone, nor we need such an expensive piece of gear. In my opinion, the Tonor Q9 is a good choice if you're looking for something simple, easy to use, that sounds fine, without spending a lot of money. Well, that is all for today. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!